And now, Innocent Bystander presents Doing Stuff to
Tomatoes. It's time to suit up and go look for some ingredients for the next dish we're going to show you. What dish is it? Actually, I'm going to try and do 4 at once. Just the 4 simplest things you can do with tomatoes that are still really yummy. Now you might notice at this point that I don't have any tomatoes. I'll explain that later, but for now we're just going to gather some of the ingredients that I'm going to put with some of the dishes that I'm cooking today. Well, I was going to take you through this veggie by veggie, dish by dish, washing, prepping, cooking, eating, but the result was well over half an hour. I can't have that. I wouldn't sit through that myself. So I cut this down to the highlights and focused on the important things. Here we go. One of the things I'm doing today that I find interesting is my first attempt at making my own salad dressing. It starts with chopping up some parsley. Then I slice a giant spring onion leaf to bits. Garlic is the main flavour of my dressing. Be sure to crush it over the top of whatever you're mixing it in so that you catch some of the juice. And now for the hero of the story. Tomatoes. Yeah, okay, they're bought ones. Now many were eaten by birds this year, but I still got a reasonable harvest. I just ate them all before I got a chance to video them. And now it's off season, so I got these ones from the supermarket. If you're going to fry them, just cut them in half. For salads I prefer to quarter them. Well, actually to eighth them. Any smaller than that and they tend to fall apart. And of course, for sandwiches and toast, just plain old slicing will do. Our first complete dish today will be tomato sandwiches. Take some slices of tomato, slap them on some bread, chuck on some seasoning, in this case black pepper, and maybe a little bit of salt. Maybe partner it up with some cucumber. Slap the top on, and it's done. And you thought the salad was going to be finished first. I got hungry. Bacon. Our second dish today is tomato on toast. It's reasonably easy. Toast some bread, slap some tomato on it, and chuck on your favourite seasoning. And I'm sorry that we don't get a good look at this, but I had 2 cameras and 2 choices. I could focus the second camera on the toast or on the bacon. I think I chose wisely. Now you can season your tomato however you like, but when I'm doing this on toast, I've got a little mix that I love to make. It's turmeric, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. This combination is awesome. It tastes good, and it wakes you up, revitalizes you. Good stuff. Now when I'm frying my tomato, I like to have a little bit of a layer between the tomato and the frying pan when I'm heating up the round side. I like to use bacon for this purpose, but I wait until I flip the bacon over because cooked bacon flavour is much better than raw bacon flavour. Now I want you to take a bit of time to listen to how that sounds. That's the sound of bacon cooking properly. There's no fan sound of a microwave. There's no sterile hiss of some kind of press grill. It's just the snap, crackle and pop of bacon frying on a pan. I believe in my heart that Kellogg stole that phrase from bacon. Now the final step to making your salad dressing is chucking in a teeny bit of oil just to mix it all together and help it all stick to the salad. And if you've been draining your salad into a bowl, don't chuck it in the bowl until you've tipped the water out. Use some common sense. So once you've drained the salad, tip in the dressing and then toss the thing. Now I usually flip the tomatoes over about the same time as I put the eggs on. I just got to shove the bacon aside, flip the tomatoes over. They do get a little wobbly, so you might have to do it by hand. Then chuck the eggs in, and when the eggs are done, the tomatoes are done. And now it's time to sample the third dish of the evening, fried tomato with bacon and eggs. I sometimes like to chuck on some sweet chili sauce, but it appears to be empty, so tomato will have to do. Now fried tomato goes great with tomato sauce. It's awesome with bacon, and if you cook your eggs sunny side up, you can use the yolk as a secondary sauce as well. And now for the fourth dish of the evening, tomato salad with garlic and onion dressing. Some people call this green salad, but I like to focus on what's more important. Now I wasn't sure it would work out, but as you can see, I finished the whole plate. And yes, I'm going to finish the other dishes I cooked. I might get a little bloated, but see, tonight, me and my mates are heading to a free gig with cheap booze in the fishing club in the middle of nowhere, where our favourite heavy metal cover band happens to be playing. It's going to be a long night, and I'm going to need a bit of energy. So anyway, cheers for watching, have a good one, and don't forget to eat plenty of tomatoes.